Blanca, down. Now. Normally the wind blows from this way, up against the coast. Today it's coming from a really weird direction. Basically it's pushing him down. So that's why he's heading that way. He's going to try to use the buildings to get some pitch. Here he comes. Watch out, Blanca.
Out, you ready for it to pass again? Yeah, I don't know. Here it comes.
Pretty cool, huh, Lou?
How many of you think you can run that fast? Not me. I don't think so either.
Falcon. Whoa. Long stop. Oh, there you go. Not bad, huh? One second, I'll be right there. I'm just going to get a Jess in him. Blanca, heel now. Here. Sit, whoa. Stay. What kind of pointer is that? It is a German short-hair pointer. Thank you. Yeah, I really like this. Blanca, sit down and stay. Sit. Please. Thank you. Listen. Here, let's do this one.
Let's think of questions we might have for Scott.
Heel. All of these. The question he just asked is, are they born in captivity? Yes, they're all bred in captivity. Captive bred. These guys are a hybrid, actually. They are artificially inseminated, so he's half parent. Blanca, come. Excuse me a second. Here. Sit. Stay. Actually, he's a hybrid. He's half Saker falcon and half peregrine falcon. And how they do that is they artificially inseminate them. So technically, he's not actually supposed to be out in the wild. Blanca. Oh, sit. Stay. What is he eating? He's eating a pigeon breast. We feed him quail, pigeons, they eat other birds, so that's what he's enjoying right now. Yeah, like I said, he's 7, so year after year, every time we fly that lure and I throw it on the ground, I feed him. So he's like, it's more a repetition. These birds aren't necessarily starving. We don't get them starving to do what they want to do, but they do have to be motivated. And the best way to describe it is when we wake up in the morning, we're not dying of hunger, we're not going to fall over dead, but we're hungry, we're motivated to make breakfast. It's the same kind of thing with these birds. We want them hungry and motivated. If they're not, if they have a big thing of food, they'll fly the lure for a little while and then go, you know what, wow, hey, look over there, they'll just go, you know.
I see Focker's holding on to that piece of meat.
Yes, he is.
Those big talons.
He's enjoying it. I gave him a piece with a bunch of bones, so he'll be a while. He'll sit here and chew on it and really enjoy himself.
So what sort of keeps them from this Sunday flying away?
They're totally trained. They love the routine. They're total creatures of repetition. So if he's at weight and he's somewhat hungry, he's like, flying away is like something totally unfamiliar and scary and weird, and he doesn't know where he'll get his meal. He'll be sitting over there in a tree going, well, this is no good. What am I doing here? Because he's not been shown to attack or kill or hunt. Now, if I lost him and he was in the wild for a day or two, he would get hungry and he would probably kick into gear. Whether or not he would pull it off or not, that's the gene pool. It's nature. He would either make it or he wouldn't. I think he would probably figure it out, and he would be catching birds and make a living.
You got that tracker on him too, right?
I do. I have a transmitter on him, so if he does fly off, I can usually track him down and get him back, if it's working. Usually the problem when we lose birds is we have a transmitter on him, and for some reason the batteries go dead, or he lands on something and a magnet hits it. These are turned on and off by magnets. Or he might land near something, an electrical field, and it might zap it and short it out or something, and then it's like you're looking for a needle in a haystack.
So you've been working with him for 7 years?
Yeah. I got him when he was 50 days old. These birds, when they hatch out of an egg, in 60 days, they're a full-grown falcon, fully flighted falcon. They won't get any bigger. That's it. So when you see birds, falcons that are all flighted with feathers, and some of them are bigger than others, they're not babies and adults. It's usually different species of falcons, because the falcons are different sizes. There's peregrine falcons that are like this, and then there's gyr falcons that are really big. Saker falcons are a lot bigger than peregrines. Our prairie falcons, which is a native desert falcon, they're a little bit smaller than the peregrines.
These birds are hunters.
Two of those birds are falconry birds, and they hunt.
How do you get them to come back?
They'll return to me, but most of the time they catch their food, so I just go over to them when they're on something and pick them up off of that. Yeah, what's your question?
How fast do they go?
They can go, these birds have been clocked up to 240 miles an hour, and that's in a dive when they go up really, really high, and they see a bird down below and they fold their wings, and when they're falling that fast, what's really neat is the wind coming through their feathers makes them sound like actually a missile. You'll hear them falling, you'll hear a it's pretty amazing. And while they're falling, if you think about it, going 240 miles an hour, okay, you're on the freeway and you stick your head out the window and your eyes would be watering so bad you wouldn't be able to see. Well, these falcons, they have a clear membrane that comes up over their eyes, and it enables them to see when they're going 240 miles an hour. Pretty amazing. The gyr falcons, actually because they're bigger and heavier, have been clocked at 266.
But what about when it's
You're welcome. My pleasure. Enjoy your day, everybody.
Boys and girls.
It's a gorgeous one,
Can
huh?
I get you over here, boys and girls? Gather round. I think it's time to get the wiggles out. So if you want a chance to roll down the hill, we need to give each other some space. So spread out. We're going to get to roll down the hill.